Hello, Asla Foss here. Welcome to a new installment of Webtoon Highlights. This is a video series where I delve into the best and interesting comics on the Webtoon platform. As always, I'll only be showing panels from the first few chapters of each Webtoon, and will not delve into late story spoilers for those wanting to start the series fresh. With that out of the way, let's take a look at last month's highlighted comics. The first webtoon for today's video is The Crown Princess Scandal. It's an adaptation of the original web novel by Jeonghyeon, which was originally released in 2015. The webtoon's art, as well as elements of the story, are done by KITROW. The story follows Jeonghyeon, the eldest daughter of a noble family who is unwillingly entered into the crown princess selection by her bratty younger sister. Jeonghyeon does all she can to get herself disqualified from the selection process, all the while becoming acquainted with the disgruntled crown prince, Jeonghyeon. As you may have suspected, the story is a romantic comedy, and KITROW's range and artistic ability goes a long way into intensifying both comedic and heart-thumping scenes. While there can be lulls in the story's plot, more often than not, these quieter moments are used to build up the relationship between the characters and reveal more of their surprisingly dramatic backstories. Any romance readers that enjoy the enemies to lovers trope and an old married couple dynamic will be in for a treat following Jeonghyeon and Jeonghyeon's budding relationship. The webtoon is currently ongoing, with weekly updates on Thursdays, so check it out if this piques your interest. The other webtoon I'll be highlighting this month is less on the fluffy side, instead leaning into its supernatural action scenes. The series is called Vampire Syndrome, created by Choongho. The story setting is a world secretly run by a group of vampires named the Afters, who have taken over much of modern society with their wealth and influence. These vampires create a social ecosystem where select humans are imprisoned and are treated as blood bags, vessels from which the vampires feed. Vampire hunters are tasked with killing rogue vampires, thereby helping to keep their existence a secret from the public. Readers follow the anti-hero Huzzah, the 1,000-year-old vampire who wishes to take his revenge on those who wronged him. Right away, Choongho's stylized art captures the eye, from his wonderfully drawn settings and characters to their incredible use of color to set the mood of a scene. The webtoon story as well is nothing to sneeze at, effectively unveiling elements of the story's world and keeping readers interested in knowing the motivations of the cast of characters. I do have a couple nitpicks, however. For one thing, the shifts in time within the chapters can make it hard to keep track of what's going on if you're following the series on a weekly basis. Some plot lines can feel dragged out, especially if it involves scenes of talking and planning, and those who enjoy action may bite at the bit for the comic to come to another action set piece. But with all of that said, I feel that the pros mostly outweigh the cons of Vampire Syndrome, and for those who are looking for a vampire story less focused on romance, this may be a good series to pick up. The series is rated teen for the blood, obviously, but there are allusions to sex, child abuse, and other darker topics, so read to your discretion. Well, that about wraps up Webtoon Highlights. Are there any Webtoons you think should be highlighted in next month's video? Let me know down in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe if you're so kind. See y'all soon! Toodaloo!